Hi friends, good morning, Miss Little here. Just wanted to jump on and read a story to you guys. It is called Young Jackie Robinson. It is part of the Character Counts book series, and it is the pillar of responsibility. So we're gonna talk about different terms about responsibility and see how Jackie Robinson illustrated responsibility. Before we start, I made a few vocabulary cards of some terms we might see that we might not be aware of what it means. We have the word unfairly. Unfairly means in a way that does not follow the rules of a game or sport. We also have the word insulted or insult, to speak or treat others with disrespect. We will see the word army. Army is an organized military force that can fight on land. We will also see the word athlete. Athlete is a person who is proficient or anyone that gives their best in a sport or physical exercise. Last one is conflict. Conflict is an argument or disagreement. So those are some terms, some visual aid for some terms that we might see in the book if we're not sure what they are. So once again, this is Young Jackie Robinson. This is written by Edward Farrell and illustrated by Dennis Stewart. Jackie was born in Georgia in 1919. His parents were very poor. They already had 4 children to feed. Here's a picture, 4 children to feed, so they're all sitting around the table. Jackie was just a baby when his mother took her children to California. There wasn't much money to go around, but there was a lot of love. Here's a picture of them on the back porch, emphasizing a lot of love. As Jackie grew up, he discovered there was a lot of conflict, vocabulary word, conflict between blacks and whites. There was even a law that said blacks could not swim in the town pool with white children. And there's a sign right here that says no coloreds allowed. So Jackie is looking at everyone else in the pool with the sign that says no coloreds allowed. Jackie was angry at being treated unfairly. Another vocabulary word. But he knew that fighting with his fists would only make things worse. So here he is contemplating the pillar of responsibility. How do I be responsible? He doesn't want to fight with his fists. Instead, Jackie fought back by being the best athlete he could. Here's this picture. He's holding a baseball bat. He's using his anger as motivation to fuel his desire to be a better athlete. In high school, Jackie was a star athlete. No one played as hard as he did. On the basketball court, slam dunking the ball. When Jackie went to college, he was one of the best athletes in the country. He did multiple sports. Listen to this. Baseball, basketball, football, track. He starred in them all. So 4 different sports he was awesome at. In 1941, America entered World War II. Jackie joined the army, but he hurt his ankle and couldn't fight, so instead he trained troops. So here's a picture of him, kind of as a teacher and educator, training the other troops in the army. Army, vocabulary word. After the war ended, Jackie joined the Kansas City Monarchs. They were a Negro American Baseball League team. So at this time, there were separate divisions for white baseball players and African American baseball players. The Monarchs played great baseball. Here it shows him with his team and his other teammates. But Negro League players were not paid well. They traveled in colored-only sections of buses and trains. They had to stay in run-down hotels and could eat only in certain restaurants. So here it shows him and his team members, and they're trying to go into a building that says colored only. So they could only enter into this side. In 1945, Jackie met a man named Branch Rickey. Rickey was the president of a Major League Baseball team called the Brooklyn Dodgers. Rickey wanted to open up the major leagues to black players, but he knew his first black player would have to be strong enough not to fight with him and every person who insulted him. So like I just said, there were different divisions. This was another division of the Major League Baseball league, and the Brooklyn Dodgers, Branch Rickey. Jackie Robinson was the man Rickey was looking for. He asked Jackie to join the Montreal Royals. They were a minor league team owned by the Dodgers. Jackie said yes. So before starting in the major leagues, he agreed to play for the team's minor league. It's like a step before you get to the major leagues. Jackie played hard for the Royals. He helped them win a championship, but not all people liked him. Catching a ball. In 1947, he joined the Brooklyn Dodgers. He was in the major leagues. He finally made it to the major leagues. But things did not get any easier for him. Two Dodgers asked to be traded to a different team. They did not want to play with a black man. So even though he had finally made it to the major league, some of his teammates said they wanted to be traded. They did not want to play with him. You can kind of see the alienation of him here and his other teammates on this side. Other players tried to hurt Jackie during games, and the fans often shouted terrible things at him. Jackie fought back the way he always had. He played the best baseball he could. So he did not let anything bother him. He tried his best, even though other fans and players did not treat him respectfully. He still treated others respectfully. In his first year, Jackie stole more bases than any other player. That means he was able to either go first, second, third, or home base without anyone tagging him out. The Dodgers won the National League Championship, and Jackie was named Rookie of the Year. So a really big award for somebody who's their first year playing. In 1949, he was voted the most valuable player. It was a great honor. You probably heard this before, MVP, most valuable player. I know, friends, in Ultimate Goal Ball, we did awards, we had MVPs. Jackie played with the Dodgers for 10 years. He helped them win 6 National League titles and 1 World Series. It's basically like the championship, the best you can get of baseball. In 1957, he left baseball. In 1962, he became the first black man elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. As he got older, he became very sick, but still worked hard to help black people. In 1972, Jackie Robinson died, but he will always be remembered as the man whose courage and talent changed baseball in America forever. So it shows him winning his award and also just his in remembrance picture. I also made a little timeline, kind of hard to see, kind of small right here, just starting with, just for reference, 1919, where he was born in Georgia, just like us. 1941, America entered World War II, and Jackie was in the Army. Remember, that's when he was training people. He hurt his ankle. 1945, met Branch Rickey of the Brooklyn Dodgers. He started playing for the minor leagues at this point. Jumping up 2 more years, in 1947, he joined the Brooklyn Dodgers. This is the major leagues team. In 49, voted MVP. MVP, once again, means most valuable player. 1957, left baseball after an astonishing career. 1962, the first black man elected into the Hall of Fame. And then in 1972, unfortunately, he died, but he will always be remembered for his courage, his respectfulness, and his character. So, hope you enjoyed Character Counts, the pillar of responsibility. Miss Little here. Have a wonderful weekend. Miss you guys.